He's like, I want to go. So, hey, yeah, oh, we can do that. Okay, the KV Capitals have taken the ice. Now we're just waiting on the North Restigouche Vikings.
I like how we've done with the walkway, maybe just duck it for sure. You walk by. You feel, you already feel like you're going to get to us.
What's that? Let's see. These guys have only lost one game this year.
Oh, yeah.
North Restigouche. It's a Melbourne machine. Coming around Baldoon and places like that.
say slow.
Look at that little fella that plays on the Vikings. It's good and he's dying. Hey, Caden's looking the size of Caden, aren't you? Caden and Quinn are both really small. All right, ladies and gentlemen, your starting lineup is going to be Lucas McNeil, Kyle Broderick, Lucas Vino on defense, Silas Cyril, and Eli Gracewood. And the faceoff is won by the Capitals, picked up by Broderick. He breaks in, gets a shot and a save. Dumped out by the Wild, picked up and jumped back down. Vino giving chase, looking for the long pass. They'll make it. Wild now in the Capital zone. Gracewood there to break it up. Stolen away, ahead by Broderick, up to McNeil. McNeil now looking for some room. Slows down, waiting, gets it out front, and that goes off his skate. And back will come the Wild. McNeil back to take the puck, and he'll try to pass it ahead, and that'll go too far. Back down to the Wild zone. Wild looking for the long pass. They'll make it. Oh, and just goes between McGoldrick's feet. Bowman now trying to battle for it in the corner. Shot goes wide. And McGoldrick will have to go off because he loses his neck guard. And out will come Steers. Steers now gets held up at the blue line. That'll get flipped back out, and Halpin will be there to dump it back in around the boards. Wild now looking for the pass. Out. Comes back to Halpin. Halpin tries to get it ahead to Mays. Mays gets stood up to the blue line, and back come the Wild. Long shot, and a save by McIntyre. And a pass ahead to Mays. Mays now taking his time, waiting for some people to catch up. In behind the boards, he still has it, gets over to Gillis, and he can't quite handle the pass. Back come the Wild, broken up by Singleton, and Mays will pick that up, and back he'll come. Again, trying to get into the corner. Mays still there. And Grace Gillis is all over. That's going to come back to the point. Singleton can't handle it. He'll dump it back ahead, but the Wild will come out with it. Poke check by Singleton will slow him down. Into the corner, he's going to wrap it around the boards. That's going to come all the way back to Gillis. Gillis tries to leave it. That'll get picked up by the Wild. And Gillis will dump that down the ice, and they will go for a change. Wild now in their own zone. Long pass out. Coming through center ice. Into the Capital zone. Gets flipped up high. Cyril now basses it around. Gets it ahead. And Vino can't quite handle that. It'll get dumped back in by the Wild. And Cyril will dump it ahead. And that'll come to McNeil. He'll lose it, but he'll get it back. And it gets picked off at the blue line. Back come the Wild again. A little back and forth here now. Gracewood behind the net. And try to get out to Broderick. He won't be able to handle it. Shot gets blocked in front. Comes back to the point. Another shot blocked in front again by Gracewood. Gracewood now looking to break out. He'll block it off. He's into the Wild zone. Takes a shot. That's going to go wide. Puck comes back around. Oh. And a little collision there as Lohman runs into another player. I got 8 viewers. All right, back on. We have Steers, McGoldrick, and Lohman. Cyril and Gracewood on the point. Face off held up, and it'll come back to the point, and Cyril will try to keep it in, and that'll go up and over the boards. So that play will come out of the wild zone. In comes Steers. Steers wins that face-off over to Lohman. It's going to get pulled away by the Wild, and Steers will pick it back up. It'll come to McGoldrick, will dump it down, and it'll come back with the Wild. Break it in. He's poke checked, slowed down. McGoldrick now in the corner battling, and they come away with it, the Capitals, and Halpin dumps it across ice. You're going to get it ahead to Lohman. Lohman will dump it up. It'll get caught in the rough skates. Goldrick now battling in the corner and along the boards. Lots of guys there. And picked off. Back come the Wild. Wild circling behind the net. He's looking for some room. And that's going to be a penalty, a tripping penalty on the Wild.
Offensive trip.
So we will have the first Capitals power play of the game. Face off coming back down to the Wild zone.
Offensive going back up.
This isn't, I keep calling them the Wild, this is the Vikings. I apologize, this is the Vikings. They got the same colored jerseys. All right. Face-off won by Gillis. Mays takes it back to the point. Shot from the point and a save. The Capitals look for the rebound. Okay, Mays in to take the face-off. He's going to get it over to Gillis. Gillis with a shot and a save. Puck comes back out and it will be cleared down the ice. And that'll be wrapped around the boards. Too far for Mays. Sorry, that is Poirier. Poirier now on the ice, one of our affiliates. Puck behind the net. Gracewood will take it. Gracewood looking for some room. He's going to get away. Still got the puck. Brings it across the line. Leaves it for Mays. Mays with a shot, and that gets deflected wide. And back to the point for Mays. Out front, another deflection. And Longo will keep that in deep. Mays will get it back to Poirier. Poirier gets it out front, and it's intercepted and cleared down the ice by the Vikings. Puck around to Broderick. Broderick will get it ahead to Vigneault, who's slow it up. McNeil almost gets away with it and dump back down. Vikings now in the zone controlling. That'll get taken away by Longo, and that's going to come out. Picked up by McNeil. McNeil looking for some room. That gets caught up in the skates of the ref again, and that's going to get dumped down the ice, and that's going to be a high stick. So we'll have a face-off just outside of the Capital zone. 7 seconds left in the Capitals power play. McNeil taking the face-off. McNeil will come away with it. Looking to get to the front of the net. Not going to be able to get there. And that is going to come out. And they're going to call that one down high sticking as well. So that kills the power play. Capitals. And now we'll have Gogan in there. He gets it over, almost gets to McNeil. Now it's Broderick now with the puck. He'll get it ahead to McNeil. And Broderick will have to pick that up as it gets poked away. He'll get it back to McNeil. McNeil with a shot. A save. Loose rebound there. There's no one to get it. And that's going to get pushed out of the zone. Longo now looking cross ice. He's going to pass it and it'll be intercepted. Vikings control in the neutral zone. Steers now trying to battle for it, and away come the Vikings. Big shot and a save by McNeil or McIntyre. So Steers in for the face-off. He's got McGoldrick with him. Oh, it gets won by the Vikings. They get a shot and a dangerous rebound. That's going to come back out to McGoldrick and picked up by Steers. McGoldrick still battling to get it out, and he will. Back to neutral zone. Marshall leaves it for Lohman. Lohman can't quite handle it as it's bouncing. Steers still battling. Lohman comes in, pokes it away. Shot and a save. All right. Mays in to take the face off. He'll win it. He won't be able to get a shot off. He was looking for one. Back to the point. Into Gillis. Gillis out front and just a little too far for Mays. Halpin now dumps it back in. And not sure what happened there. Offside, I guess. Mays in to take the face off. He'll win it. Get it back to Halpin. Halpin tries to dump it ahead. He'll get it over to Gillis here eventually. Gillis leaves it for Mays. Mays comes in with a shot. Just wide. Yep. And Marshall dumps it back in front of the net. And that's going to come out to Halpin. Halpin will keep it in. Dump it in the corner. And that'll be kept in by Marshall. And back come the Vikings. They got some room, and that'll get intercepted as they're trying to pass it. And that's going to be a long pass too far. That'll be icing. So that will come back down to McIntyre. So we got McNeil in to take the face off. McNeil will win it, leave it for Cyril. Can't quite handle it. And that's going to come out. McNeil is going to poke that away, and he'll get away. Oh! He'll go down. A bit of body contact. And a long pass for McNeil, and it's going to be missed. And finally, Vino will get it to McNeil. McNeil in the corner. He's going to lose it, but that'll be picked up by Broderick. Broderick has two on him. And a long pass, and away they go. And, oh, Cyril gets back and keeps it behind the net. Shot out front from the point. And that'll get kicked out by Vino. And the Cops will go for a change. Long pass, and that'll be too far for him. And that'll be icing on the Vikings. Skate out. And they will dump it in. And they will win the race to get there. Logan now battling for it. Still battling for it in the corner. Wild will come away with it. That'll come around the other way. McGoldrick will come in and look for him. Oh! A little bump from behind there. And Cyril will dump that out. And Gracewood now with the puck. Gracewood still control it. He'll get it ahead to McGoldrick. He'll dump it ahead. He'll get it down the ice. Back in the corner, Lohman there. Lohman now. He'll lose it. I'll go off of a skate. And in comes Gillis. And that'll get broken up. And oh, it was almost a breakaway, but Gillis was able to hold him up a little bit. Oh, that was close.
Way too close.
And the Capitals will dump it out. And that'll come to Singleton. Singleton will look to get it ahead to Gillis, but that's a little too far. And back come the Wild. Broken up by Maloney. Now Longo dumps it around, and that'll make it all the way to Gillis. He'll get it up to Mays. Mays now looking to break away, and he'll get stopped. And a long pass too far. Longo will pick that up behind the net. He'll get it over to Roderick. It's hard for him. And back behind the Capitals net, the Vikings will take control. They'll dump it out front. Mays will push it back behind the net, and he'll look to get it around to Broderick. Broderick won't be able to get it out. And back comes Gillis. Is going to now flip it out of the zone, relieve some of the pressure. Broderick picks it up. Broderick looking to get to the net. He will get there and gets a shot, and a save. Broderick now with the puck again. He'll just dump it in. And he will almost steal it away. Oh, and the puck finally comes out. And here come the Vikings. They're looking for a long pass. And that's going to get broken up, and the puck will be picked up by McNeil. He'll get it to Broderick. Broderick will try to come back out, and that'll go off the leg. Longo now behind the net. He's going to dump it around. That's going to come to Vigneault. Vigneault tries to get it ahead, but no one was there. And a long shot. And McIntyre is going to cover that puck. So we will have a face-off to the right of McIntyre. 1 minute, 35 seconds left in the first period. And away comes Lohman. Lohman and McGoldrick. Almost had a 2-on-1 there. McGoldrick giving chase behind the net. He's not going to catch. He does catch him. Broken up by Steers. McGoldrick tries to break that up, and they do get the pass out. And that's going to be a high stick. 1 minute and 7 seconds left in the first period.
Come on, Capitals!
Have a 0-0 game. Steers in to take the face-off. They try to flip it up high, and that's going to go off the rafters. So that face-off is going to come back inside the Viking zone. Gloves it down. That's going to land on a wide stick. And they're going to come back the other way with speed. Halpin slows them down though. Then behind the net. And Lohman now looking to break out of the zone. Lohman now still gets it up, and he'll dump it down, and he's going to go all the way into the behind the net. Mays now with the puck. going to call body contact. On Loman.
The guy checking in.
So that puck, with 26 seconds left in the first, will come back down to the Capital zone. So Capitals will go shorthanded for the rest of the period. Mays in to take the face off. And Mays will win the face off and dump that down the ice. Long pass for Vikings. Long shot, that'll go wide. And that's going to kill the penalty, or the period. So after one period of play, we have a 0-0 game. And we will be back with the third period in about 3 minutes. All right, Cats fans, here we go. Start of the second period. And away come the Vikings. Caps still killing a penalty. Caps playing the box well. Shot off the side of the net. Comes back to the point. Vikings looking for some space. Mays is there. Got two of them in the along the boards. Mays still putting pressure on. Brings two of them in tight. In behind the net now. The Vikings still trying to set something up. They come back to the point. Looking for a shot, and that's going to get blocked. That's going to be, there's going to be a penalty. And There's going to be an interference call against Cyril. So for 37 seconds, the Capitals are going to be down 2 men. So we will have Mays and Tip in front is going to go over the net. So for another 29 seconds, the Caps will be down 2 goals, or 2 men. Face off won by the Vikings. Out to the point. They're setting up, and it'll come to Gracewood. Gracewood winds up, and he's not able to get it out. And that'll go cross ice. Ten seconds left in the first penalty. Hayes now whips it around the boards. It doesn't come out though. And a shot and a save by McIntyre. So, 17 seconds. We'll be down 1 player. And McNeil taking the face off. Comes it. And McNeil looking to get away. He does get away. Takes a shot. That's going to pick up the side of the net. Hayes now. He's going to dump it back around. And McNeil looking to get it in. And that'll be kept in by Mays as he skates by it. Long pass up ahead. And back come the Vikings. And that's going to get picked up by McNeil, and he's going to dump it down the ice. And the Capitals are going to go for a change. And that'll get picked up by Poirier. And he'll dump it back down. Long pass. And that's going to get tipped up and over the boards. 27 seconds left in the Capitals penalty. And Poirier is going to come in to take the face off. Poirier will win that, but it'll come back to the Vikings. He almost picks off a pass. He gets there though and does pick it off. Poirier dumps it back into the Viking zone. Broderick now playing deep. Oh, and he'll take a fall. And back come the Vikings. Room. Now the Capitals penalty is over. And away comes McNeil. McNeil looking for some room to get in. He gets a shot, and that'll be a save. And back come the Vikings there. Singleton trying to get it. He's not going to be able to get there. Finally, McNeil is able to pick the puck off, and that's going to get pulled out. And away comes Gogan. He tries to get it, and he gets broken up. And that gets dumped back in. Capitals give it chase. Marshall keeps it in. Marshall now battling for it along the boards. And that's finally going to come back out and get by Vino. Dump back in. Gogan there battling for it. And that is going to go off a helmet, and it's going to stay in. Gogan is still battling for it. And that's going to take it over top of Marshall's stick. And Halpin is going to take that away. And back comes Steers. Steers looks to dump it over in front of the net. And that won't get there as it gets intercepted. Vikings now dump it down the ice, and they're looking to beat it off the boards to get it ahead, and they will. It's going to come back all the way to Capital zone. It's going to come around the boards to McGoldrick. McGoldrick tries to dump it ahead. He's not going to get it out. It will come out though. And back comes Vino. That's going to get left, and Steers is going to dump that in. McGoldrick giving chase now, as the Capitals are changing.
It was outside. He's saying it's the A's.
So a delayed offside will bring the play back down to the Capital zone. That'll be won by Mays. Around the boards. Gracewood will pick that up and get it to McGoldrick. McGoldrick ahead to Mays. It's a 3-on-1. Overdone. Oh! Mays gets it to Lohman. Lohman just misses wide. And that's going to be out in front. A little bit of a scrum there. See what comes out of it. As Mays was mugged in front of the net. Looks like we will have no penalties on the play. Mays comes in for the face-off. Mays will win it, get it back to Gracewood. Gracewood with the shot. He'll go high and wide. Maloney will dump it in. Gracewood now in the corner, or Gillis in the corner trying to keep it in. And away come the Vikings. And Mays is able to poke that into the corner. But the Vikings will still come away with it. And Gracewood will break that up and drive it back into the corner, back to the point, big shot, deflection, and still a save by McIntyre. And out comes Mays. Mays now with a shot, that's going to go wide. And back come the Vikings, they will dump it in. And Gracewood will dump it around. They're all standing in front of our net. Oh! Pass ahead to Vino. And Gracewood is going to pick up a penalty. So the Capitals will go down again. So out comes McNeil in front, almost there. For the pass, and they're going to take that shot every time and look for the tip. Looking for the guy in front. Guys, move a little bit. Good setup by the Vikings. So here comes the shot, and it just goes wide. And it's all pressure here for the Vikings. Put pressure on, get up! Comes back around to the point. A lot of control by the Vikings, but not much for shots. And there it is. A big shot from the point, a save by McIntyre, and a rebound. That is buried by a power play goal will put them up 1-0. So Steve will come out now. with McGoldrick and Loman. Face off won by the Vikings. That'll get dumped back down the ice. McGoldrick now giving chase. Cross ice. Marshall will stop that. And he'll get it to Steers. Steers looking for room. He'll get upended a little bit. And that'll get iced. And they're going to wave that off. Singleton will come back now. Looking for McGoldrick. McGoldrick will dump it ahead. And that'll get dumped back into the Capital Zone. Singleton there. He looks to get it to McGoldrick. McGoldrick now battling for it. Cross ice. Lots of passes going on. And the Caps will finally clear the zone. McGoldrick now will stop that puck, dump it back down. And the Vikings now, they have a little bit of confidence. They're putting some movement on. Another shot. And a rebound comes out and it's dangerous. And Gillis in there holding the puck. And a shot. And a save by McIntyre. Singleton now giving pressure behind the net. That'll get picked up by Mays. Lost. And finally, Mays will come away with it. And he will get out. Mays will lose it behind the net. He'll get it to Gillis. Just a little too far for him. Gillis will leave it back there for Mays. He can't quite get there. Maloney now. Mays looks to break that one up. And that is going to go over the glass. 5 minutes left here in the second period. And the Capitals are down 1-0. McNeil now in taking the face-off. He has Broderick and Vino with him. Oh, a shot in front, almost deflected in by Broderick. Back out front. And that's going to get picked up by the Vikings. Taken away. Go. McNeil now with a shot. And a save. Helping him with a shot. And another save. Helping in deep. Puts it to the front of the net. And another save. So 3 shots by the Capitals and 3 saves by the Vikings netminder. Another face-off inside the Viking zone. Face-off come back and a shot. And that gets off the front. Longo looking to keep it in. Battle in the corner. That's going to get taken away, and out come the Vikings. Neal now looking to get away. Thank you. Keep expecting you guys to. Okay, we have a delayed penalty as the Caps are looking to set something up. And here comes McNeil. McNeil looking for a shot. That'll just go wide and come back out to Longo. So we will have a Capitals power play here with 4 minutes remaining in the second period. We will have Mays, Gillis, Poirier, Gracewood, and Cyril. Face off one, Galis with a shot and a save. Other corner.
This goal is talking.
Face off one again. Gillis going to keep that in. And that'll get dumped out. On the boards. And dumped back in. And Gracewood now with the puck, looking for a long pass over to Gillis. Gillis with the puck. Gets it over to Mays. Mays back out front. Puck isn't quite able to get to Gillis. And out come the Vikings. Short-handed. Goal! As they come in and the defensemen just leave an open man in front of the net. That's what happens when you watch the play.
You're watching about skating.
So McNeil with Gogan will dump that puck in. Broderick now going in deep. It's going to come around, and the Vikings are going to dump that out. And another shot. Singleton will get it ahead to Broderick. Broderick finds McNeil, but Broderick will pick that up and put it behind the net for McNeil, and he loses it. And that'll get dumped down the ice. And Singleton will get it around to Broderick. Broderick will put it ahead for Lucas, or McNeil. McNeil with a shot and a save. And it comes back out. And back to McNeil and over to Gogan. And they will flip that out. And that puck will be, face-off will happen back inside the Viking zone. In comes Steers. He's got McGoldrick and Lohman with him. That'll kill the penalty. That goes out front. McGoldrick's not able to get there. Long pass. It's going to be too far, and that will be icing. Minute 54 left in the second period, and the Caps face-off is deep in the zone, and it's stopped at line by Halpin. You got three Capitals in there. They're battling to try and keep it in. Lohman will get in there and take it away, and he'll get jumped on. So that will be a penalty to the Vikings. So with a minute and 20 seconds left in the second period, the Capitals will have a power play. Puck come out. McGoldrick will get it to the front of the net. McGoldrick's still there. And there will be another penalty. On Lohman this time. So with only 11 seconds on the power play, now it will be 4-on-4. Oh, here comes Gillis to take the face off. He'll win it, get it to Gracewood. Gracewood looks to get it out over to Mays. Mays got little guy all over him. Gracewood still trying to get the puck ahead. And that'll come out, and that'll come over to Gracewood to Mays. Mays with a shot. Oh, just wide. Dumped back in by Cyril. Out front, Gillis takes a shot, and that goes high. That puck was on its end. Mays with the face-off. Mays is there. He's going to win it. He's going to dump it behind the net. No one there. Gillis now will take that puck. And away come the Vikings. They dump it out. Cyril's able to break that one up. Back in the corner. And look at the puck. I don't know what they were doing there, but that's going to end the second period. So I think we're going to have a flood. So we will be back in probably 15 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes. Still got a few more minutes there. The Zamboni has a few more passes to make while they clean the ice. All right, we are back. Boys are lined up, just waiting for Maritime Stream Team to get back up onto his camera. Looks to get away, but he doesn't get there. And the Vikings come back the other way. Marshall in the corner. He will pick it up. He gets it over to McNeil.
Let's go, Lucas!
Puts the brakes on, waiting for someone to catch up. He gets it across to Halpin, and Halpin misses the puck, and back come the Vikings. Oh, and a shot and a save. Oh. Okay, face off. McNeil, Bongo looks to get it up. Banks it off the boards, and that's going to be picked up. That's going to be picked up by the Vikings, and that's going to get pushed ahead. And there's going to be a little back and forth there, and Bongo goes to dump it down, and that's going to go over the glass. We are back to even strength. McNeil, he'll win the face-off and get back. Broderick now giving battle in the end. And Vikings will get it past Singleton. Bongo's back to dump it back out. And Capitals will now go back down as McNeil will go off 2 minutes for body contact. Gonna have to go back and watch their replay, see how they do. And look, no one there. Absolutely brutal. And Lohman's able to dump that out. Lohman now back for it. And back come the Vikings. Break into the zone. That's going to get picked away by Steers. Now go into the corner. And Steers on it now. Steers looks to get it out. He'll only make it to the line. And Lohman will just tip it out. And back come the Vikings. Lohman tips that off his stick. And Steers will be there to Gracewood. Gracewood will go down. Back to the point. And that'll come in front. Gracewood tries to dump it out. That'll get stopped at the line. Kept in by the Vikings. Vikings still controlling. Big shot. Blocked by Gracewood. Oh, nice.
Get off.
Finally jumped out. And a long pass. That'll get dumped in. Cyril will be there to get it. But he won't keep it as he gets two on him. Back to the point for the Vikings. Big shot. Goes wide. Dumped around the other way. And again.
Get puck out.
Back to even strength. So we're back to even strength now.
It's outside the zone.
Shot goes wide. And that puck is going to come out. Back into the Capital zone. Gillis now. He'll lose it. And that puck goes up and over the glass. So face off to the right of McIntyre. Mays in to take the face off. Face off won by the Vikings. Vikings still controlling. Long shot, that's going to go high. And that'll get tipped ahead. Too far for Gillis. It's blocked by Mays. Gillis will finally come away with it in the neutral zone. Gillis in the corner. Oh, yeah. Don't take those penalties. Too far for Mays. He'll still get it out front. And that's going to get picked up and back out to neutral zone. Marshall gets it to Mays. That's going to get too far for him though. Marshall now setting up behind his net. And long pass. Too far. Still in the Capital zone. Oh my God. Ugh. And away will come McNeil.
Let's go, McNeil!
McNeil gets it out front. And that's going to get covered up. Undressed. And a couple of beautiful saves by McIntyre. As our defenseman gets completely undressed. And here comes McNeil with a shot. Beautiful save on the other end. Spears, McGoldrick, and Lohman. Off the face-off goes to the front of the net. Lohman's out of his reach. And that's going to get dumped down the ice. Gracewood back. He's got 3 on him. Oh my God. What the hell? Nice. What's that? So Lohman's now going to go off. So Caps are back on the penalty kill. That'll come around the boards. And a shot and a save by McIntyre.
Better learn how to score short-handed goal.
Guys, come on. They're just hustling, man. They're just out hustling. And the puck will finally come out of the Capital zone. And the Vikings will pick that back up and come the other way. Raceway with the puck. He'll try to jump it out. Weak backhand. Hayes battling for it in the corner. And he will finally get it out. Neal now with the puck. And back come the Vikings. And that'll get dumped down the ice.
Shocking.
10 seconds left in the Lohman penalty. Oh, guys. Like, all that room. All that room. Down the boards, Broderick will get there. And he won't be able to hold on to it. Long pass to the Vikings. They'll dump it into the Capital zone. Dino's there. He will get it not out. And away comes the puck. No one is skating.
Where's the hustle?
Like nothing. Capitals looking to recover in the zone, gets it out front, no one there. And that puck will get dumped down the ice and they'll wave off icing. And they'll get it ahead to Lohman. Lohman gets it to McGoldrick. McGoldrick will lose it. And away comes Singleton. Singleton will lose it. Goldrick at the line, trying to keep it in. I'll have to go back and edit that video. Pass the puck, boys! Pass the puck! Makes it easier. And around comes the puck to Poirier. He gets it across to Gillis. Gillis dumps it in.
That's a waste.
Big shot and a save. Neal now with the puck. Tries to get out front, that's too far. Long pass. Racewood now. Long pass over to Broderick. Broderick back to him. Face off in the zone. Face off one. Back to McNeil. And he'll take a shot. McNeil gets it ahead to Broderick. Broderick now in deep. Looking for somebody. No one in front. Broderick controlling. He'll lose it. Come back to Gillis. Gillis still controlling behind the net. It gets hauled away. Gillis with a shot. Deflected high. Yeah, that'll be icing. So lots of action there.
I think he might have missed one.
Capitals will go down by 3. Oh, Loney will come in for the face-off. Dumped in. That's going to get dumped down the ice. 30 seconds left to play. And that's going to be it. 10 seconds. That's going to be the end of the game. 3-0 for North Restigouche Vikings. I'm going to mute this. Well deserved stars.